Don't let yourself be controlled by three things: people, money and past experiences. You are the only one who can control your life. Don't let anyone else tell you what to do or how to live. You are the captain of your own ship, and you should steer it in the direction you want to go. Don't be controlled by other people's opinions or expectations. Live your life the way you want to, and be true to yourself. Money is a tool that can be used for good or for evil. Money is a tool that can be used to achieve goals, but it should never be the goal itself. Money should never be the reason you do something or the only factor in your decision-making. Instead, let your values and your principles be your guide. Do what you believe is right, regardless of the cost. That's the only way to truly be free. Past experiences can shape our present and future, but they should not be allowed to control us. We are in control of our own lives and we should not let anything or anyone else control us. Learn from them, but don't let them control you. You are in control of your own life, and you can choose to live in the present moment. Don't let your past experiences dictate your future. You have the power to create your own destiny. Choose wisely. Don't get upset with people or situations, both are powerless without your reaction. When you get upset, you're giving away your power to the person or situation that you're upset about. That's not to say that you shouldn't feel your feelings, but don't let them control you. You are in control of your own reactions, and you have the power to choose how you respond to people and situations. When you stay calm and collected, you maintain your power and keep yourself in control. Do not learn how to react. Learn how to respond. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, it's more important than ever to be able to respond quickly and effectively to whatever comes your way. Learning how to react automatically and without thought can often lead to undesirable outcomes. It's important to take the time to think about your options and choose the best possible response in any given situation. This isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Learning how to respond rather than react will help you to make better choices in all areas of your life. Don't react to toxic people. Not giving them a reaction when they desperately seek it is far more powerful. The best way to deal with toxic people is to simply not give them the attention or reaction they so desperately seek. By ignoring them, you deny them the satisfaction they are looking for and ultimately render them powerless. This is far more effective than getting into a back-and-forth argument or confrontation, which will only fuel their fire. So the next time you're faced with a toxic person, take the high road and don't react. Don't do something permanently stupid just because you are temporarily upset. When you're upset, it can be tempting to do something drastic, something that you'll later regret. But it's important to remember that whatever you're feeling in the moment is only temporary. The situation will eventually improve, and you don't want to make a permanent decision based on temporary emotions. So if you're considering doing something drastic because you're upset, think carefully about whether it's something you'll really want to do in the long term. If not, then it's probably best to just ride out the storm until you're feeling better. Don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. In life, it's important to remember that your emotions should never overpower your intelligence. Too often, people let their emotions dictate their actions and decisions, without thinking things through logically. This can lead to poor choices and regretful decisions. It's important to take a step back and assess a situation with a clear head before reacting. Is this something that you'll regret later? Is there a better way to handle this? Will this decision help or hinder you in the long run? These are all important questions to ask yourself before acting on your emotions. If you can learn to control your emotions and make decisions based on logic and reason, you'll be much better off in life. You'll be able to avoid making impulsive decisions that you'll later regret, and you'll be able to more effectively achieve your goals. So don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence, make smart decisions, and you'll be successful in life. Don't blame people for disappointing you. Blame yourself for expecting too much from them. I'm sure you've been disappointed by people before. Maybe a friend let you down, or a family member didn't live up to your expectations. It's easy to blame them for disappointing you, but the truth is, you're probably expecting too much from them. People are imperfect, and it's important to remember that. They're going to make mistakes and they're going to let you down sometimes. That's just part of life. So instead of getting angry at them, try to understand where they're coming from and why they did what they did. And next time, don't set your expectations so high. That way, you're more likely to be pleasantly surprised when people do something right, and less likely to be disappointed when they don't. Don't be a slave to your emotions. It's important to be in control of your emotions, rather than letting them control you. When you're a slave to your emotions, you're at their mercy and they can dictate how you feel and how you behave. This can lead to impulsive decisions and actions that you may later regret. It's not always easy to keep your emotions in check, but it's important to try. Take a step back and assess the situation before reacting. This can help you to avoid making rash decisions and to stay in control of your emotions. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. We all have our own sanctuaries, places where we feel safe and at peace. For some, it may be a cozy nook in their home. When we rely on others to provide us with a sense of safety and peace, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment. While for others it may be a secluded spot in nature. But ultimately, the only person who can provide true sanctuary for us is ourselves. No one is perfect, and everyone has their own stresses and problems to deal with. If we expect others to be our sanctuary, we will only be disappointed when they fall short. The only person who can provide a truly safe and peaceful haven for us is ourselves. By learning to find peace within ourselves, we can create a sanctuary that is always available to us, no matter what else is going on in our lives.